everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Shanta Kawari. If you're new, if you're not, sit down. So today we are heading out, guys. I just got back from work. You know already, if we're here in this area here, that we're heading out and we're doing stuff. Now guys, I'm so sorry that every time that we gotta speak, I'm about to go do something because I'm always forever busy, guys. You know how it is. I work out of town, I come back, I still have to do a few stuff. The house is not fully furnished yet, so there's actually a lot that I need to do. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to head out. I'm going to run some errands. I want to see if we can find a mirror. A while ago my son had broke mine that I had. I could just reorder from that one, but I do not want to, so we're going to go see if we can find a different one. Also, I do need some wall stuff. Like, the house is empty, guys. That chest drawer there has to go. I've had it. That TV stand has to go. I've had it for a long time. My daughter broke it. She's been breaking stuff in the house, guys, so we need to find new stuff. And I am so limited with time because obviously I work out of town, but regardless of that, we still need to do this stuff. Okay, so also I want to talk to you guys about Q1. I must say that I'm definitely sad about it, guys. I am sad about how Q1 went because it just didn't go according to plan. Obviously, there's a lot that we need to catch up on when it comes to that, but I'm not the kind of girl that shy away from results. When the time is due, we gotta talk about it. When the time is due, we gotta sit down and talk about it. So the time is due, we gotta sit down so I can explain to you guys what went wrong and what didn't go wrong, what I did manage to accomplish and what I just failed, a total dramatic fail. But it was a complete, oh my god, guys, like, it was a complete disaster. Okay, so yeah, let's head out. I wanted to make a cold coffee. Let me make a coffee first, and then we can go out because I want an ice cold coffee. The sun is very nice, it's glistening outside, so let me make a coffee, or maybe let me make a matcha. Either or, we'll make one of them and we'll head out and we'll speak once we come back. Also, I have like this lovely idea that I got, not like a lovely idea, a snack that I want to come and try. I want to try sardines for the first time. I've never tried them. I've seen a lot of it on the internet lately and I was just like, yeah, let me see how they taste. I bet I'm gonna love it, but I bet I'm also not gonna love it. I don't know, like it's either or, guys. It's either or at this point. Okay, let's head out and then we'll come back and then we'll speak. But right now I'm gonna make myself a coffee and yeah, so hi guys, I'm back. I got back from the store just now and I didn't find anything that I liked in the store. Nothing that I liked, honestly, to be honest. So I don't know how I'm supposed to finish finishing my house if I cannot even find stuff that I like. I'm so bummed by the fact that we couldn't do anything. I couldn't find anything. The dresser that I found is a very lovely one. I like it, but it is in such a dark color, which is not something that we need for this house. Anyway, I picked up a candle as well. I picked up a candle. I went with the vanilla sandalwood by Sand and Frog. This is how it looks like. Very pretty, very gorgeous. Love it. It smells divine. And also I picked up a plate, which is like so very nice. I like it. I have a snack that I want to make, and this plate was just screaming my name, so this is a perfect plate for that. I'm gonna make the snack right now because I'm really starving, guys. One thing that I do refuse, guys, I refuse to go eat out. I refuse to eat out at this particular time in my life. I am going to make everything from scratch in my household. Yes, I refuse to eat out. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Like, there's nothing too much towards this vlog. Honestly, we are just the main focus of this vlog was just my failed Q&A that I wanted to speak to you guys about. So yeah, so let me make the snack and then we can enjoy it together. And also, if you do like the snack, maybe you just comment down below and I send you the details of the snack. Yeah, so let's get into the kitchen and then we can go make the snack. Okay. Okay guys, so let's try out the snack. So smells bad. So I have the cucumber here, dipped in what is it? Dipped in pepper, salt and pepper, my husband. And then the sardines here.
Yeah.
What's that, you want to try? It's a snack. No?
I guess not.
So the sardines are here. They smell bad, guys. Oh, sorry. They smell bad, guys. So let's try them and see. I don't know. The what you call it, the cucumber with black pepper is not bad. I like it, but it's the sardines that I'm not certain about, guys. Also, they are in oil as well. Let's see. Oh my god. Do they have bones? I guess all fishes have bones, eh? I don't know if I picked up the right one too, because there's definitely a lot on the market. I was like overwhelmed a little bit there in a store. So a little bit of sardine on the cucumber. They smell bad. Mine is in oil as well, so I don't know. Let's try. It's gonna okay, let's try it out. Okay, but have you smelled? What do we smell like? Oh, it's not bad. And the good thing about the sardines is the good thing about sardines is they have what? Their protein is certain protein just in this. It tastes good. I didn't think that it was gonna taste this good, but I guess it does. I think our baby, Hapo sardine, no baby fisher. No?
I don't know. Eu jogo, tipo,
Oh, you didn't?
yes.
Let me see. But it tastes good. I don't mind it. It's just the smell that is bad, guys, but the sardine doesn't taste bad. Mine is smoked as well, so it's smoked sardine. Oh, I love it. I don't hate it. Ah. Oh, well, shitty. Well, I guess this is where I help myself. Cheers, guys. It tastes good.
Yeah.
It's really does. That one did it. Baby, you wanna try?
No, I'm good.
Okay, well, it tastes good, guys. That's all I can say. It tastes divine. This one is hot pepper as well that I have. So this one is hot pepper that I have. Yeah, no, it's actually a good snack. It's actually, you should just get the ones that what is it called? The ones that are smoked. I'm gonna go enjoy this and then we'll talk a little bit later, guys. Or maybe this is it for the vlog. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm just gonna go sit down and enjoy this, guys, and then we'll talk. No, this is it for the vlog, so we'll catch up tomorrow on another vlog. Very good, very delicious. It tastes really, really good. This is definitely something that I'll have on its own, cucumbers, and also have them together. Either way, fantastic snack and a good source of protein, obviously. Yeah. Okay, let's catch up in the next vlog. I'm gonna go enjoy this, and thank you for watching and always subscribing. We'll talk again later. Bye for now, guys. Bye. Bye. I just quickly wanted to come and show you guys my poster when I took it off the wall. When I talk about the Q1, this is what I mean. So it's different from for everyone else, because I've noticed with some people they do like have 4 quarters of Q1, 2, 3, and 4. I just have 3 of them, and this is how it looks like. So the very beginning here, as you guys can tell, is January, February, March, April. So that's what I consider my Q1. And then we have at the bottom here with the red and blue, we've got what is it, May, June, July, and August. That's Q2 for me. And then we have at the bottom here, which is not color coded, the rest of the year. So this has been the structure of my plan for almost how long now? For the entire year right now. For this 4 months, I've been following this schedule here. Now what I mean is I feel like I think this, what I wanted to come and show you this first of all, so I can speak a little bit more about it in a few minutes, what went wrong and what didn't go wrong, and what we accomplished and what we didn't. So this is the poster. I got this from Marshall's, and I got the sticky notes from Stables, and then the calendar was from an inspo online that I saw from another girl as well that did the calendar before me. So this is my structure. This is my whole and girl. When I talk about I need to get this thing done, I post everything on here, my whole entire schedule on here, from gym, exercising, from what I want to do, what I want to achieve for the year, and stuff like that. So I'm almost now to the end of Q1, so we are moving into Q2 right now. But I want to talk to you guys quickly about how Q1 went. Yes, how Q1 went and what we were able to accomplish, what we didn't, what failed, what didn't work for me. So I'm going to sit down at the table and then I will explain to you guys, and then we can briefly speak in detail on what I feel like just didn't work out for this year. Okay, so let's go. Hey guys, so let's quickly jump into and dissect what has been happening. Q1 is, like I said a little while ago, Q1 is almost coming to an end, and it was a complete failure. Yes, it has failed. Q1 has failed, guys, and I feel so bummed out of it because Q1 for me is a whole entire 4 months, and I want to come up here and be as raw, as honest as possible as I can be with you guys. And unfortunately, that's that. Q1 has failed. Q1 didn't work out. I have my notes on the computer here, so I'm gonna look a little bit backwards and back to you guys. Also, I do have some on my phone which we'll see how that goes, but Q1 has failed, and I'm unpleasantly unpleasant at the moment. I'm so sorry. Let's get into it. Let's dissect what has been happening, or what happened, or what led to this failure in general. First and foremost, I don't want to make an excuse, guys. I do not want to make an excuse, but I feel like the fuel for my failure for Q1 was obviously work, going back to work, balance, and being obviously at work and tired. Mind you guys, I have been off for a whole entire 2 years, and it wasn't easy going back to work. I always mention this with you guys. My work is very high demanding. There is a lot of pressure in the field itself, and then also, like, I don't find the people the most should I say entertaining? Not entertaining sounds a little bit too weird, but they are not pleasant people to work with. So Q1 has failed. I feel a little bit bummed about it. As you guys can tell, I'm a little bit out of it right now. I don't want to have this conversation. I've been dreading to have this conversation, but the day has come. Let's talk about it. So first and foremost, I have made 4 pillars of Q1. So one of the pillars that I had for Q1 was spiritually, physically, mentally, and financially. Those are the 4 pillars that I had, and then I had an extra one for career. So that's the 5 pillars that I had in the whole entire time that I was doing Q1. I did a journal a lot in my journal. Let me show you guys my journal. This is my journal, the gratitude journal. I did journal a lot in my journal when it comes to what I'm grateful for. This is very good. And then what you're grateful for, how today went. A lot of my information went there. A lot of my whys for failure. Like, I'm the kind of girl that will always set up a structure, and I need to make sure what are we doing, because for me it's very important to see step by step what we are doing. For me it's important to budget step by step, or to see where my money or my time or my efforts are going. I need to see those kind of stuff. That's just who I am. I like to see a plain calendar, for instance, or I like to see a schedule, for instance. So I did journal a lot on my strategy before. I had a plan, I had a solid one, and I also journaled a lot on why I'm failing at this moment, and what I'm doing to rectify my failure. Okay. So with that being said and out of the way, another thing also that I want to say, balance was a little bit more difficult for me this time around because I have a full house. My sister is here, my husband, my children. I also have a new baby. So balance was not something that I can actually maneuver a lot. I just couldn't in that season, in those 4 months. It was very difficult, to be honest. But I have found a strategy. I found something that works, and it wasn't all bad, guys. Don't take me wrong. It wasn't all bad. We did build really cool and good habits in this season as well. For me, I built good habits that I can carry on into the future, that I can carry on. So let's get into it. Let's start where should we start? Let's start let's start at financially. Okay, finances was one that wasn't really one that worked, that I wasn't fully responsible for its failure, was the finances, because I feel like with finances it was a thing of me going back to work a little bit late. During the time that I've been off, I accumulated some debts, some expenses that I just needed to take care of, or some of the stuff I just put it on a burner, like I'm gonna deal with it later, because obviously I couldn't stretch myself a lot because I wasn't working for almost 2 years. So that wasn't totally my fault, but definitely something that I could have done better. So with finances, the problem, what went wrong for me was the fact that we had so much stuff that we needed to do. We moved in a new house in the beginning of the year. My husband was the only one that was working. The kids were highly demanding because obviously we haven't been like us, not stable, but we were not in a comfort zone for the past 2 years. So they needed stuff that they needed. And also, what was the other thing? There's also the furnishing of this new home. So a lot of things really went into stretching ourselves a little bit more when it comes to finances, but I did extremely well. I managed to put away money. I spoke to a financial helper a while, years back, that told me like there always needs to be your safety net, your cushion. That money needs to be saved no matter what you owe other people or what you owe other companies or stuff like that. That safety net should be intact, because that's where you rest upon when anything of emergency come up. So yeah, I had that. I did extremely well with my saving, because I knew that that's the first thing that I wanted to do when I get back to work, is put a structure on how much am I saving, how long am I saving for, and all that. So saving went extremely well. It's however the expenses that didn't go so well. So now we came up with this beautiful idea that was brought upon by my husband. We came with a graph that you input all your information, your gross net and all the money that you're receiving, and then you allow the system to split it accordingly. So for instance, you put in your expenses, your groceries, your car insurance, all that good stuff. And yeah, so I did that, and it went amazing after that first part of the year. It went amazing. That schedule stands, and I love that. And also it gives you money to play around with and do other stuff as well. Okay, so that's that. Next, also one thing that helped my finances all the time is tithing. I wasn't doing that at the beginning of the year. No, I wasn't doing that when I went back to work. It's funny enough that when I wasn't working, I would tithe because I knew the importance of it. But when I went back to work, I wasn't tithing as much because I don't know what happened there. Okay, let's move into number 2. The next thing, no, I was saying that I was doing great when I wasn't working when it comes to tithing. But when I started working, it's only up to maybe 3 weeks ago that the Lord said, no, you gotta tithe, because what the Lord promised about tithing is really important. He says that you will never run, your pockets are never going to be empty. So I took that to heart. I readjust myself and I started tithing again. So right now I am tithing, and I'm very happy about that. Very extremely happy about that. Okay, so give to God what belongs to God, guys. Give to God what belongs to God. Okay, let's move into the second thing, which is physically. Now this is a very sensitive spot for me, because I'm definitely coming from a weight that was a very comforting. I looked good, I was happy, and obviously the baby came, and I'm now at a weight that really affects my self-esteem. So I had to really rethink what I was thinking and what I was putting into my brain, because the Lord makes it clear that what you think is who you are. What you think of yourself, what a man thinketh is who he is. I think that's the code. That's what it says. So I had to really adjust myself when it comes to that. And when I started adjusting myself, I saw a lot of more weight loss coming off myself. And I also now was interested on going back to the gym. Obviously, like I said, my work is so high demanding. I need to build those gym structures. I need to be in the gym because, oh my God, I needed the strength. So the gym went extremely well, not in the very beginning, but as the time came by and I was in a routine and I was in a schedule and I was building those healthy habits again, I realized that I am doing extremely well when it comes to going to the gym. First, I couldn't because I was so tired from coming from a 12-hour shift, and obviously having to come and do sleep and rest and all. I just couldn't. I was too tired. But then the Lord spoke to me one day. I think he said, like, no, Chantal, you just need to start changing your schedule. So I changed my schedule. I'm now back to a 5 o'clock girly. I wake up at 3 o'clock. I pray. After that, I go directly to the gym. And after and after that, I go to work. So this works so perfectly for me because when I come from work, I completely just zone out. I sleep, which is very difficult too because obviously I have the kids and I want to like spend as much time with them. You know, the balance is what I'm really saying here. The balance is what I'm really focusing on right now. Doing extremely well. I can speak to the kids. I can do homeworks with them at some point, and I can sleep early, wake up early, and do my thing. So I'm getting into a very good schedule here. And also, I love the habits that I'm creating, guys. With that being said, here is the next book that I purchased. I initially went to purchase the OG one, like the original one, which is this one here. I hope you guys can tell, the Atomic Habits, the original one. But when I came into the shop, I saw this one and I was just like, yes, I couldn't ask for anything more. This is the Atomic Habits, the workshop. I know the workbook. Very, very amazing. This is $40, quite pricey. My sister convinced me to buy it because she thinks I own all the money in the world. And you know what would she say? Randauri is going to help you. Anyway, this is a very good book. Honestly, I am gonna lock in so bad. It's going to be me, Jesus, this book, and that's about it. This book is really a good book. I just take a look at it. It talks about everything. Like, for instance, it says here physical well-being, mental health, career, relationship and social connection, learning, financial security, freedom. There is a lot of things that they cover in this book, and I'm really excited to start working on it. I am definitely excited to start working on this book, which I will very, very soon. Very, very, very soon. Maybe tonight I'll start working on it, but I need to lock in. Maybe for the couple 2 months here coming up, I'm just going to be uploading my content and I'm going to block all my apps like I did in the beginning of the year, and we will just be me, God, and this book. I tell you, and obviously my kids, but it's going to be like so locked in. I'm so ready for that change. I'm so ready. God has placed me in a new position in my life where he said, like, Chantal, I'm calling you to higher ground, and it's so demanding up here. I need you to figure it out. I need you to have foundations. I need you, you know what I mean? And obviously my foundation is Christ. That's what he says. He's the only foundation. But loving the book, just going through it and just scanning and skimming through it. I love the book. Okay, so that's that. I want also to say, when it comes to habit, guys, this is my rule for habits. Every micro decision that I need to make has to be a plus. Chantal, are you going to brush your teeth today before you go to bed? Yes. So that already in itself is saying yes to the decision that I'm making, which is creating those micro habits, which are becoming your big habits, and those habits are translating into your results. Okay. So yeah, so please do focus. Have those yes for the stuff. Are you going to go out? Are you going to scroll on TikTok until whatever? Be so subconscious about yourself. This is what the Lord speaks about. He says that examine yourself. Look and see if you are doing the right things in your life. Examine your life. go ahead and take a microscope and look and sift through your life. What are you doing? Are you doing the right thing? So that's just how I go about mine. I just examine myself on a regular basis and make sure that I'm taking those yes decisions and those no decisions. I'm shutting my TikTok down. I'm sleeping at the time that I'm supposed to sleep. Those are the things for me that are so important, building those habits and whatnot. This book is going to really definitely dissect a lot more into what I want to do and where we are going. Okay, so that's that when it comes to what are we talking about, goals. Also, like, another thing is my eating habits extremely well. I'm eating really good, guys. They say 80% of your body is not the gym, is definitely what you're eating and what you're putting into your body. I am getting to that age where I'm a little bit older now and more mature, and I know what food is, and I know how it affects people and all that. So I'm definitely being very careful and mindful of what I'm putting into my body, especially towards the end of Q4, Q1 right now. This eating this last 2 months, maybe 1 month and a half, has been intact. I'm nailing it down. So yeah, that's that. So now we are really definitely expecting a more of a weight loss, a more of a physical show into my body, because obviously my eating is getting better, my exercise is getting better. I'm doing 10k steps, which is easy for me because I have, like I said, a high demanding job. I am on my feet most of the time, and yeah, so that's that. Okay, now let's get into maybe YouTube as a career. Now, this is one place that honestly I've been praying to the Lord so much, because there is a promise and a deadline for me when it comes to the Lord. And I speak this to my close friends every single day, and they are just like, huh? How the hell are you going to do that? And I say that it's not even me that is going to do it. I feel like it's the Lord. He has put that number into my head, and He knows what He's doing. And sometimes myself, I need to ask myself, I'm also baffled by how the Lord is going to do it. But the Lord clearly instructs me, like, don't worry about the details. You continue traveling in that direction that you're going right now, and everything is going to go well. There's so many career adventures that I'm definitely diving into this year, and I thank God for such a mindset that He has given me in this season of my life, and I'm very happy about it. So yeah, so we are doing good. So career wise, I know also I've mentioned YouTube 2 videos. I just couldn't, guys. I couldn't, like I said, the time, the balance, it wasn't there, because obviously coming from work and coming home and having to deal with everything, running errands, finishing the house, I just couldn't do it. I tried. For sometimes you will see 2 videos here and there, and then 1 video again, and for sometimes I just said, like, I needed to put it down so that I can just focus on the children, focus on more important pending matters at that moment. Not that this is not important, but just to say that there's stuff that I needed to do in that particular season of my life. So yeah, so we are working on that. And also, I hope I said that also, I've been praying about it, like I said, and God had sent me a very close friend of mine that spoke directly into my life when it comes to that. She said, Chantal, you need to find yourself, what did she say, information out there. You gotta be wise about this, because I was the kind of person saying, no, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, or maybe no. But right now I'm niching down. Right now I'm building a foundation system on what we're focusing on. This group of us are but what the Lord has spoken to me years ago about, He says that luxury with God. You know how people just don't feel like they deserve anything, God is going to come and hold their hand and give them 10 million. No, we are doing luxury with God the right way, and obviously working this journey with God. Like, I feel like He just mentioned to me the other day to, like, bring your plans to me and I will establish them. Plan with me and I will establish them. God is not against you succeeding. No, He's not like giving everyone else stuff and not giving it to you. No, He's saying, like, come, let's take this role or this road together. Let's walk through whatever you need to walk through together. Okay. So yeah, so definitely God has been pouring into that area of my life as well. We are looking at different careers. We are just doing a lot of stuff now. We are niching down onto YouTube being my main, and then obviously I'll work on the other platforms. But right now, also one of the videos that I studied a while ago, this great woman that has this great information said, like, work on that one social media, find your whys, find how you're going to do it, the long term, your short term goals, and then branch out. So my focus right now is YouTube, and obviously Instagram is high up the alley as well. We will definitely take a look at YouTube as well. Okay, let's move on to the next point here, which is my mental health. I want to say this about my mental health, guys, because I feel like this is the area of my life that is thriving. It's on top of the roof. We are shooting for stars when it comes to my mental health. It wasn't always the case with me. I've always had ups and downs. For those that know, that they 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 know, I've always had those struggles. Although I've held myself quite well throughout the years, I have had that struggle. But the Lord says, Chantal, we are dealing with that. Like I said, what you think is who you are. We dealt with mental health a lot. We are at a good place right now when it comes to mental health, and I'm super excited and happy for that. We are definitely going to see more and work more and do a lot of other stuff. Okay, that's it. I think that's it. I don't know if I left anything behind. If I did, we will convey and talk about it. We talked about health, we talked about finances, we talked about mental health, we talked about physical body, and we spoke about career. I think we spoke about everything. And if I left something out, guys, just comment down below. We can really definitely put it in another video. A lot of this stuff that I have here, guys, are going to translate into the second quarter, and this is the quarter that I feel like we are going to do extremely well. I am very we have definitely done the work for us to be able to say, yes, Chantal, let's do this, let's do that. I have done the work, I put in the effort, and now it's just time to roll that ball. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. And if you're here, if you're new and if you found this channel, please do subscribe. It costs nothing. I will always say that. Subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you so much for everyone that has been out here for me, rooting for me. I am in deficit forever for you guys. I am so happy, and everything is moving according to plan. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day. So bye for now. See you in the next one. Bye.